Hey, this is Ewan and welcome to The Shed. Built myself this little workshop out in the back garden as a place of tranquility and peacefulness that you can go and build planes effectively. So today we're going to have a quick look at this guy. So the FX61 Phantom Flying Wing. So this is a 1.5 metre wingspan flying wing, designed for highly efficient flying, I would say. So nice thin airfoil, can carry quite a lot of batteries and cruise slowly, so good for distance. I'll give you a quick overview of the setup that I have on this particular plane, and we'll do a review of how it actually flies. So if you're ready, let's go. So the plane comes as a three-piece kit, so the two wings obviously, and the centre section of the fuselage. This is actually the V2 version of this plane, which has a removable wing design. So basically the wings slide onto the main carbon spar and tighten with a clamp in the bottom. So it's a nice simple design that seems to be strong, and it allows it to break down for transportation. The top hatch has a really secure fastening system, so it's got three clips which clip onto the main spar and then at the front, and it keeps the canopy really secure throughout flight. Even getting it off can be quite hard sometimes. So inside the plane I have the Cyclops Tornado OSD, so autopilot and OSD in one, which generally I've had quite good experience with. I'm running a 40 amp Blue Series ESC from Hobbykind. Full throttle I'm drawing about probably 25 to 30 amps, so the 40 amps is more than enough. So I just have the GPS. Obviously I have two regulators, so a 12 volt for the video and also a 5 volt BEC, just to power the servos themselves. Power comes from the 5200 4S multi-star battery, and I'm running with two camera setups, so a Runcam Swift for the FPV video and the Runcam 2 for HD video. Motor is a Turnigy 910 kV motor with a 9x6 prop, which is plenty of power and fairly efficient as well, so cruise at around about 5 or 6 amps. Video wise, I have a 800mW 1.3 GHz transmitter just embedded in the wing there. You can just see the heatsink at the top. And control, I'm using UHF, and it's the Hawkeye UHF system. So here you can see the strobes. So one strobe in each wing. It's my own designed board, which just uses a transistor powered by the Arduino. And we have the NeoPixel ring powered by a separate Arduino, which is just running a kind of rainbow strobe effect. Unfortunately, during flying in a brightly lit day, you can't really actually see these. But they look good, and if I ever try night flying, hopefully they should work pretty well. So that was just showing you a bit about the plane and its setup, so let's have a look at how it actually flies. Now, wings sometimes can be a bit of a pain to launch, but you can see this one actually, because of the wingspan, because it is quite floaty, even a bad, fairly low powered launch as you saw there, it recovers really easily from them. So give it 3/4 throttle, give it a good chuck, and you're away. I've not had any failed launches with this wing so far, even bad ones like that. You can see the current draw there spikes up to about 26 amps maximum, but you can see even at a low speed, so 50 kilometers an hour or lower, it still climbs. This wing is really good at generally just kind of cruising along at slow speeds. So you see here from the footage, just cruising along in level flight, about between sort of 50 and 60 kilometers an hour is where this plane is really at home, and could cruise for a long time. You see you're down at sort of 4 or 5 amps current draw to maintain around about 50 kilometers an hour airspeed. So really, I think smooth flying is what this plane's good at. Again, see, flying at a decent altitude, maintaining just an average kind of speed, and just enjoying the view basically. It can go quite quickly. It's quite a slippery plane, so this is a power off dive. You can see I hit up to 120 kilometers an hour in the dive. So the airframe I think can handle a bit of speed, but it's not really what it's designed for. It's quite a floaty plane, as you see. The landings, sometimes you just need to push the nose down just to get it down. But you can see the stats there. So that was a 19 kilometer flight in total, and I only used about 2,500 milliamps out of the 5200 pack, with about an 18-minute flight time. So you can get a decent amount of duration out of this plane, but really it's a good cruiser. I haven't managed to stall this plane yet. I've heard talk on the forums, and by the way, RCGroups thread on this plane is excellent for advice and just general build tips and any help. The guys on there are really experienced with this plane. It's a really good resource. They've helped me a bit in the build and just getting it set up. But they've talked on there that a stall can be quite vicious with this plane. I haven't experienced it yet, even dropping down to like 40 kilometers an hour airspeed. I haven't managed to stall it yet. So yeah, I think overall this plane, for the money you'd pay for one, I think they're around about 80 British pounds in Hobby King, or Banggood they're available from as well. They're an excellent plane if you're looking for something to do a bit of duration, kind of endurance flying, get a bit of distance and just go along at a slower pace and just enjoy the view, then this plane really is an excellent choice. The only drawback I would say is maybe the size. So it's 1.55 I think it is meters wingspan, which means that fitting it into the car can be a bit more challenging if you don't want to remove the wings. It will fit across the back seat at an angle, but that's one thing to take into consideration. But overall, I think it's a good plane. So thanks for watching. Hope this has been informative if you've been looking at this plane, and I'll see you soon.